All right, guys. So this time I've got a little, it's both hilarious and also like a, I don't know, a little social experiment. It's an interesting little look inside the snowflake right, at least the MAGA people. It's funny because they like to talk about how the left are snowflakes, yet they're far, far wimpier and have thinner skin than the left, at least in my experience. But yeah, this it also brings me into another thing that I want to eventually get into one day, and that is how come there are so many hilarious left wing comedians and there are no right wing comedians that are ever funny at all? Like they're always terrible. Anyhow, let's get into this.
Well, good thing I didn't want to sound stupid. What? You just said culture?
Culture, yeah, you were.
Culture. Sometimes, if you could have thoughts and then hold them. Thank you. Being wrong isn't cultured. If being wrong was cultured, then our next president would be cultured. The only way that Donald Trump is cultured is in the way that yogurt is cultured.
Well, when I lost a bunch of weight, I lost 100 pounds, and I put a bunch of it back on. But I lost 100 pounds, and when I went home to visit my mom, and she turned a corner and she saw me. And she goes, "Oh my God, look at your legs! They're so separate."
I love that because you had just got that leg separation surgery right before that, but you didn't tell anybody that. You didn't tell anybody you were a merman, and you buried the lead.
My Jabba the Hutt sloth tail. I said to my mom, "Wane kichua."
What else we got, John?
Why don't you fuck with Trump, you cis beta male soy boy cuck loser?
Because that's the type of person who likes Trump.
That guy sounds like his legs are together. You know what I
Well, his dates definitely are.
mean? Is it the guy with his arms crossed? Because I'm still kind of worried about what's going on at the table over there.
Oh, they already left?
Yeah, he was a cop car to get a signal.
Does he not?
So they skipped their bill.
No.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, how could they not afford to pay their bill with all those tax breaks?
It was the culture joke. Culture.
Oh, when I said the culture thing? Oh, no. They didn't leave because I made fun of Trump. They left because I mentioned culture. They were like, "Oh shit, we're in the wrong room." On one hand, I'm like, why would someone like that come and see me? And on the other hand, we already know they're not a good decision maker. So all the people who are like that are the same people who are like, "Do your own research," and they don't. The people who are like, "Hey, now that we have voted to take away rights from so many people, how come you don't like us anymore?" And then they act like that. And that's why we don't fucking like you. That's why. Because here's the thing. There are probably people in this room, still in this room, who disagree with me politically, who are still willing to listen to what someone else has to say. And that's a good thing. The first half is not a good thing. But the second half is a good thing. And that is how we will get through this sort of thing. But people like that who, A, get mad at the entertainment that they paid to see. Okay, look, I'm a Giants fan. I don't get upset when they lose because they're going to. I know what I signed up for. But like coming to see me and then getting mad that I mentioned Trump in one offhanded joke is so utter. That would be like getting mad at the Giants for not playing baseball. Like, now they haven't played football either. That's a bit sad.
Yeah, or like watching the Bills in the AFC Championship and expecting them to win.
He's about Bills
I'm a
fan.
Bills fan. I'm a Bills fan from New Jersey. I watched Scott Norwood miss that fucking field goal next to the Giants Stadium. I bought that joke.
Yeah.
By the way, so did I, but I had a different opinion of the incident.
Yes.
So
Yeah, sports reference.
like the people who left, Scott Norwood was wide right. So
They had their credit card information, right? They had to have bought tickets online, right?
the reality is they can dislike the entertainment all they want. But the idea that they would take that out on the servers is what makes them pieces of shit. That's what makes them pieces of shit. Because the servers had nothing to do with my act. Some of them might have been like, fuck, I don't want to work today. Like, it's possible. I don't think everyone who voted for Trump is bad either. I think some of them were conned, some of them were tricked. And some people just have different priorities, and not priorities I agree with. But one thing I think that everyone in the world can agree with is that those people are pieces of shit for stiffing themselves. And also, that they immediately went to the word cuck. They had to race home for something else. So they're like, don't you like watching when someone's fucking your country? Anyway, so someone in the front just said that he would pay the bill for them, which is very nice.
Very sweet. Aw.
I think my favorite part of it is that they like left, stiffed the servers, and then still texted in that question afterwards. Like the idea that they were like, I know what I'm getting. And now they're on my text list. We may not have their credit card, we have their phone number.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I'll put the link in the description. That guy is a red-headed Jew, fucking ginger. Hate gingers. But great comedian. He does really good stuff. His name is Steve Hofstetter, if you're curious. Thank you for your time.